takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. To throw, it's Avant. It's complete. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
They'll leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moncrief. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So North Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Ryan, this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Burns. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. Here we go, here we go. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
And they will score! Touchdown Bulldogs!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man, it's Watts. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Burns. Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
3rd down play from the gun. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They get him on the ground after after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far. They already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Burns. Flips it out on the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Quick completion on the out. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little... Turning it on! They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Burns. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tallow. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Burks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete on the comeback. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Burns. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great job on this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I would say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Starkville. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ezukama. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this 1st drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half.
And the sack all the way back in the 5.
Man, this offense wants to get back in the football game. It starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They boot it away on 4th down. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead, Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Avant. They go to the wide receiver screen. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Past the 50. The 40. Past the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4 down mode every single drive. Throwing incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. BYU is running away with this one, and they're just itching to ring that victory bell.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try to get outside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. decided to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Avant. With the catch, it's Moncrief. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback adapting. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Burns. Here's a heat. On the move, he fires. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Makes the grab. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Pulls and fires complete.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Tar Heels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple positions. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Watts. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Burns. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep for...
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Bulldogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think this home environment was just too